Anders Carlson has this teed up, ready to get started.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field. As he's up just shy of the 40. At their own 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. And really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
This is Smith with the ground. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Barkley. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good. Well, offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7.
Love.
Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield.
27 yards there, a first down.
Well, it's one thing to complete the first pass of the year, but to complete your first deep ball, oh, that's got to feel great for him right now, because he's worked on that in the entire offseason as well. But to see it downfield, your guy catching it, you know he feels great.
Uncork the arm a little bit, get the cobwebs dusted off. Now he's ready to roll. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Up the middle with Barkley. Boy, shifts past him.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Campbell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Hurts.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They find themselves down here after an interception on their opening drive led to a field goal. But all in all, you'd have to say fortunate to be only down 6.
Yeah, and you know how teams huddle on the sideline before they come out on the field in between series? Guaranteed what's said there is, guess what, guys? We take this ball, move it downfield, put it in the end zone, we're right back to even. Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Love, they go play action now.
Now swing pass for Dillon.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
On the option, Love will hang on to it.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down.
Now Love.
Pass complete. He finds Jayden Reed.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. To the air again, Love. Throw caught by Musgrave.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Love.
And that'll be complete to Dillon.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. To throw now, here's Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of the team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Already a terrific receiver, Brown has taken his game to another level since arriving in Philadelphia. He's totaled just under 3,000 receiving yards over the last 2 years, and he's someone who raises the ceiling of the entire offense whenever he's out there. His goal for this season, get Philadelphia back to the Super Bowl with a chance to win it.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Back to throw again. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw again.
Going right back to Wilson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they're on the losing end of things here. What do they need to do if they're going to turn things around, CD?
Partner, it's awfully close to being a must drive here, I think, for them, because I think a touchdown here in this opening drive is something they absolutely have to have. They only managed 3 points in the first half. They know that's not going to get it done. So without adding pressure to them, they already know the stakes. They need a touchdown here to get things started.
Second and a couple. Throwing. Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 9. Cleaned it out left to Dobbs. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Partner, that's another short run there, and I think the easy thing is to look at him right now and say, let's get away from him entirely to start throwing the football, but I don't think you ever entirely abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you, keeps your offensive linemen feeling good about themselves, and it actually tamps down a defense's pressure because if you just throw it all the time, it's going to tee off with the pass rush.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he'll get it here on the jet sweep. The 20. Flop. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 41 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. And there were a lot of people who were surprised when Barkley made the decision to sign with the Eagles this offseason. He adds another dynamic layer to an already stacked offense, and he's quickly making his presence felt as he picks up a nice first down here.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Up the middle they go. Shipley. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Back to throw here. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. Shedding through the defense. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again.
He'll take it inside the 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter play. The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Packers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. And now Love going to change things up. Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jayden Reed taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Now Carlson for the extra point.
It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6.
Packers 17, Eagles 6. Anders Carlson, the kickoff for the Packers.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And this is into the hands of Campbell downfield. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Throwing is Hurts.
And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got room to roam. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's first and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goddard, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, he comes through, bombing his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Jalen Carter working his way back behind the line of scrimmage and dropping it for a loss.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
And to the left side here, Wilson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll look to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
And see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
He'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Barkley, inside handoff. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
Back to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Elliott good with a PAT, and it would appear after the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10. Love.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sideline.
This is caught inside the 15. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Love.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here's 1st down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to.